Hi, Meredith Shaw. Thanks for waking up with BT. And get a hold of this number. 1.4 million Canadian women suffer with PCOS. September is PCOS Awareness Month in Canada. And joining us now to talk about it is women's wellness and hormonal health coach, Ostroumova. Hello, Kat.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, welcome back to BT.
Thank you.
Whenever you're here, we're talking about stuff that matters, you know?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're breaking down some shame.
Welcome back to you.
Thank
from
you.
Disney.
Yes,
It
I
looked
know.
magical.
It was fun. It's the most magical place on earth.
Isn't it?
Not so magical, though, PCOS. And let's define it off the top for people. People might have heard about that, but what is it? What does it stand for, and how does it show up?
So PCOS is Polycystic Ovary Syndrome, and it is one of the most common endocrine disorders, or in other words, common hormonal imbalances. Yet 70% of women worldwide that are affected go undiagnosed.
70%. See, we're just living with this stuff.
We are living with it.
We don't know what it is. We don't know how it's showing up. But it's affecting us big time, and if we leave it untreated, it can really develop into some not so great things.
Exactly.
So let's talk about some of those symptoms. If we have it, how do we know?
Yeah, so the most common symptoms, biggest one being is irregular, unpredictable, heavy and painful menstruation, or a full loss of menstruation. Excess hair growth on skin and body, especially around the neck and chin area. Hormonal acne and oily skin. Weight gain, especially around the midsection, and inability to lose that weight, and biggest one being infertility.
And does this come with any specific age category? Because I know there are a lot of perimenopause conversations and menopause conversations going on right now.
Yeah.
Does this exist separately than that? Like, can you be in your 20s and have this?
Any woman of reproductive age can have PCOS. It does subside once we go into perimenopause and menopause.
Oh, that's one benefit.
Well, it is. However, we need to manage it when we do find out that we have it so that we don't develop other hormonal conditions or health conditions.
Okay, so let's talk about what can develop, because I think there hasn't ever been more conversation around hormone health, and we need to take it super seriously.
We really do. So we need to manage it, because if we don't, we can develop heart disease, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, and endometrial cancer, which is really scary.
Okay, so we might be sitting at home right now feeling like, okay, I've got some of these symptoms, and we don't want to lead it into where some of those things you were talking about. What do we do about it?
Well, first of all, I think it's important to know that if you have some of these symptoms, let's not jump to conclusions, but it doesn't hurt to get checked out. And if we do get diagnosed, there are specific strategies that you can implement, and they're all healthy lifestyle strategies to control it. And you can definitely thrive with PCOS once you kind of follow that protocol.
And if someone has any kind of recognition of these symptoms and then the next feeling is shame, let's speak about that little racket that's not serving us. How do you get women out of that and into advocacy for their own health?
Well, you have one life to live, and life is so short to feel like crap, for lack of better words, you know, and we want to thrive as human beings. We want to wake up in the morning and have that energy. And again, because there's ways to manage it through holistic lifestyle approaches, it doesn't take much. You know, we can totally control that and help you.
And Kat, I know you have really dedicated your life to helping women in this way. So where can people follow along with you and sort of learn from your knowledge?
Absolutely. So as always, you can find me on my Instagram at Ostroumova.
And you break it down and you make it easy for us to get the information and also know what to do about it. So Kat, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Looking forward to our next conversation.
Cannot wait.
Changemaker conversation. Yeah, listen to this woman. There's lots to learn, and there's lots more coming up on this show, BT.